Okay, please introduce yourself.
My name is Mr. Baver, Jake Baver.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you about life right now?
8.
Describe yourself in a headline.
Local boy saves turtle.
What's one thing nobody in this school knows about you?
I'm actually a decent singer.
What's your wake-up ritual?
A lot of groaning and dunks.
What's your go-to-bed ritual?
Usually I'll read or write before bed.
What's your favorite time of the day?
Golden hour.
What's your dream country or city to visit?
The Galapagos Islands.
What's the biggest surprise you've ever had?
A surprise birthday party.
What are 3 things you can't live without?
Tea, writing, and Miss Keeley.
What 3 people would you like to have dinner with?
Kurt Vonnegut, my Poppy Pops, and Natasha Rao.
What's your biggest fear?
My biggest fear? Heights.
Window or aisle seat?
If it's a plane, neither. If it's a train, both.
Current TV or movie obsession?
Frasier,
What's your favorite app on your phone?
Google Docs.
Do you have any secret talents?
I'm pretty good at impressions.
Do you like your own handwriting?
Yes and no. I do, but other people don't seem to, so that's a better answer.
What's the most adventurous thing you've done in your life?
It's criminal, so I'm gonna leave it off the record.
What's the favorite piece of clothing you own?
A vintage Oyster River windbreaker gifted to me by a former teacher.
What's your most worn piece of clothing?
I mix it up a lot. I like crew necks though. Big sweater guy, if that answers the question.
Sure. What superpower do you want?
Ability to talk to animals.
What's inspiring you right now?
Salman Rushdie's The Satanic Verses. It's a book I'm reading. It's really good.
What's the best piece of advice you've received?
It's probably a Kurt Vonnegut related thing. I'm gonna say, if you're gonna be one thing, be kind.
What's the best piece of advice you think you've given?
Try to remember that everyone is this age for the first time right now.
What do you want to be remembered for?
Helping people.
Who in your life would you like to write your obituary?
Who would I like to write it? I don't want one.
What's a book that everyone should read?
The Sirens of Titan by Kurt Vonnegut. It's my favorite book of all time.
What's a book that no one should read?
Something that's like really awful and like racist and terrible and promotes bad ideas. I don't know. Generally speaking, books should be read, I would say.
What's the best way to decompress?
For me, paddleboarding.
If your life were a song, which one would it be?
Enchanting Ghost by Suf John Stevens.
If you could master any instrument right now, which one?
Violin.
What tattoo would you get right now?
I wouldn't get a tattoo.
What's the best gift you've ever received?
Not big on gifts. I really don't like getting them. So perhaps when someone just didn't give me a gift. That's a really terrible answer, but I really don't like gifts.
What's the best gift you've ever given?
I'm also pretty terrible at giving gifts. It's kind of a two-way street on that. But definitely, probably a piece of writing.
What's your spirit animal?
Snapping turtle.
Would other people agree?
If they don't, I'll snap at them.
What's your favorite board game?
Wingspan.
What's your least favorite color?
Like highlighter pink.
Summer or winter?
Summer.
Coffee or tea?
Both.
Dark or milk chocolate?
Neither.
Stairs or elevator?
Stairs.
Sweet or savory?
Savory.
What's a dessert you don't like?
There's many. Cake, ice cream. Really, anything that involves cake or ice cream, I'm out on.
What food could you eat 3 meals a day?
Sushi.
What skill are you working on mastering?
Writing skill.
What's the best thing that happened to you this week?
Oh, my new pair of shoes came in the mail, and I grabbed them, and I like them.
What's the worst thing that happened to you this month?
This month? Pain.
What's the best compliment you've ever received?
That I made a difference, I guess, to be very, very vague.
What could you write a documentary on?
What can I write a documentary on? Well, that's a good one. A nature documentary on, like, pond life.
What's the last piece of content you consumed?
Listening to the Dan Levitard show with Stu Gotts. It's a sports podcast, but it's quirky.
What's a song you can listen to on repeat?
Anything by Orion's Son, and she's got a new album coming out in 2 days.
If you could switch lives with any teacher in the school, who would it be?
Probably Mr. Monahan, just to have that, like, breadth of knowledge in writing.
What are you most excited about right now?
Eating lunch.
What's a joke that will always make you laugh?
Fart jokes. Like, well-timed, awkward fart will always be funny. I don't care what anyone says.
Describe a secret you're keeping or have kept for a long time.
No. It's not a secret anymore. Sorry. I don't,
What's the biggest learning experience you've had in the past year?
in the past year, trust what got you there.
What makes you truly angry?
People that are arrogant.
What's the priciest thing you've ever splurged on?
Probably a pair of shoes.
What makes you smile the most in this room?
In this room, there's a lot of different things in this room that I really like, so it's hard to pick just one, but I would say the picture of my undefeated unified volleyball team from a couple years ago.
What makes you feel at home the most?
The woods.
What's your pet peeve about high school students?
That they don't always see the bigger picture.
What's the first thing you notice about someone?
How they treat others.
What was the first thing you bought for the Writing Center?
Fake plants from Target.
When you're in a bad mood, do you prefer to be alone or have someone cheer you up?
Alone.
Are you a confrontational person?
Not by nature.
What are you going to eat for dinner tonight?
Probably leftovers.
Do you believe in second chances?
Yeah, for sure.
3 words to describe the Writing Center.
Warm. Lighting. Art.
What's something you're tired of?
I'm tired of the person in my condo complex that doesn't put their trash bin away when it's time to put your trash bins away after trash day. They're making our whole condo look bad.
What's a trend you would get rid of?
A trend I would get rid of. I thought those dance TikTok things were kind of lame.
What was your biggest goal at age 13?
To be either a paleontologist or a professional soccer player.
What's your favorite thing you've written?
String Theory, it's a poem.
What are you currently working on?
A collection of poems.
And that puts us at 73.